David Cameron has urged voters not to sit on the sidelines and to back his call for a vote to stay in the EU. The PM claimed complete untruths were coming from the Leave side and said he was not at all worried about losing the June 23 referendum. At a hastily arranged press conference, he urged young people to register to vote before midnight's deadline. Vote Leave said the PM was in a blind panic and too chicken to debate against them head-to-head. Follow the latest updates on the BBC's EU referendum live. Mr. Cameron said he had decided to call the press conference after watching the news on Monday night, saying the contrast between the two sides in the debate came over me. Without naming Justice Secretary Michael Gove, who said on Friday the British people had had enough of experts warning against Brexit, he said the comment showed complacency and nonchalance. Flagging campaign. The PM said the Remain campaign was backed by credible independent experts, hailing warnings against an EU exit from Japanese multinational Hitachi and the chairwoman of the US Federal Reserve. The PM launched a fierce attack on Vote Leave, which is spearheaded by senior conservatives including some of his cabinet colleagues, accusing them of telling complete untruths to the British people, including claiming the UK's rebate was at risk and that it would be liable to contribute to future EU bailouts. He said the voter registration deadline marked a vital moment in the campaign, saying the outcome would alter the destiny of our country forever, adding, "So I say to everyone, especially young people in our country who this will affect most of all, don't sit it out on the sidelines. Don't let someone else make this decision for you." Vote Leave responded by saying the PM was panicking over his flagging campaign, dismissing his reassurances on bailouts and the rebate and claiming his renegotiation was a failure. UKIP MP Douglas Carswell said, "The In campaign is in a blind panic. David Cameron's renegotiation was a failure. No one believes he got a deal worth the paper it was written on. Now people are rejecting his campaign of fear. The Prime Minister says we need a proper debate about the facts, but he is too chicken to take on anyone from the Vote Leave campaign head-to-head." The PM's press conference comes after Federal Reserve Chairwoman Janet Yellen said a UK vote to leave the EU could have significant economic repercussions for the US and that Brexit was one factor that the US Central Bank would consider when deciding whether to raise interest rates. In a speech on Monday, Ms. Yellen stressed that investors' appetite for risk could change quickly and that a UK exit from the EU would be likely to affect market sentiment. Her remarks echo comments from other economists about the impact of a Brexit on the US economy.